the highlights of third T20I between Pakistan women and West Indies. Pakistan captain winning the toss and electing to ball first, making 3 changes. Natalia Pervez coming into the side for the first time on this tour. Fatma Sana coming back after the injury, and Rameen Shameen also getting a spot in the 11. On the other hand, West Indies women also making a couple of changes. Rashida Williams making a comeback. So it's Zaida James, the all-rounder. We're all set for the action. Let's join the commentators. Pakistan bringing in Natalia Pervez for the first time on this tour. She's a bit of an all-round cricketer, but they're up against Hayley Matthews. She's owned this tour, 112 the strike rate, 11 50s, 200s, and a very healthy average, 24, 2,084 runs in her 891 games. Rashida Williams is back in the side after ODIs. This is the first time she's playing in T20 cricket. 81 the strike rate, 10.72 the average. Shah Faisal alongside me. Faisal, Pakistan winning the toss, a brave call.
And now I think the clock has ticked over and we're all set to go.
Right, first delivery of third T20I. That's where she's been so good, Hayley Matthews. Plays it with the straight bat, finds the gap. Sadia getting the wicket of Matthews a couple of times in this series. She's the only one that has troubled Matthews with that control and the variation in pace. But for how long? Because she has just cut it away beautifully for her first boundary.
Little bit of room and Hayley Matthews just jumped on it. Beautiful use of the feet. She jumped onto that back foot and then the bat came down hard. The placement was superb.
Catch! Oh, there was a chance. A difficult one away from Alia. Matthew dominates.
It was a difficult chance there. It would have been an absolute stunner. Look at that. Put her front foot down and just straight down the ground.
That's it, first one. Fatma Sana gets the big wicket. That's Rashida Williams making a comeback but not doing much. Wanted to go big across the line and paying the price.
Third time lucky, Fatma Sana got it spot on. Conceding a couple of wides, but this time she was right on the money. Rashida Williams advancing down the pitch, wasn't balanced. She couldn't keep the eye on the ball. And then it rattled the middle stumps. Fatma Sana hits the timber as Rashida Williams walks back for another failure. Shaman Campbell has been amongst runs in this series. Not so much in the T20 format. She had a very good ODI series. Pretty familiar with the conditions. All she needs to do is watch at the non-striker end and see Hayley Matthews dominate.
Yeah, not just see, but keep on rotating the strike. And she's done that beautifully throughout the tour with Hayley Matthews.
Wicket on offer, and the bat has been thrown at that.
Yes, this ball was overpitched and also had the width on it, and everything a batter would require. And a batter like Hayley Matthews in such form, it's eat and drink for her.
What happens in this scenario is you allow, that's a shot which has just been played in the zone where the fielder was removed from. So that is how she will play with the mind of the fielding captain.
At the top of her game, moving towards the offside, coming in line of the ball, and then using the full stretch of the arms.
As to how they would set the field against her. There again, she just moves across, as you said, opens up the onside, and a similar shot this time, just not aerial. It's along the ground. So you might feel that she's slogging away against the spin, but she still seems to be in control, and the fact that it's a vacant zone, so even if she mishits, she's not going to be out.
Sikandar, it is not only madness, there's a method to this madness.
Beautifully done. Toying around with the fielders and the bowlers. As Hayley Matthews bring up West Indies 50 with that commanding shot over square leg. And enjoy some Hayley Matthews shot. Beautifully done through the gap as he moves to 49.
Again, the line of the ball was not correct, ending on the leg stump, making it easy for Matthews to hit it with a straighter bat.
That's 50 for Hayley Matthews. 12th in 50 women's T20I that she has played. Second consecutive, second in Pakistan, second versus Pakistan. Breaking all the records. Hayley Matthews owning this series. No, she doesn't, because she can play such beautiful shots at will. Not the first time that we're seeing this.
Again, making it look easy. Outside off-term delivery and putting it towards extra cover. One of the hardest shots in cricket.
Another flick towards the onside for Hayley. And that's 100 up for West Indies. Another full toss. You do not give full tosses to Hayley Matthews, but guess what? You got lucky. Straight to Nidada in the circle, and that gets rid of the West Indian captain, Hayley Matthews.
Tuba must have bowled a lot better in her career and not got a wicket. This was a rank full toss. A tired-looking shot from Matthews. For once, she lost her shape. She lost her balance as well. And Captain Nida Dar must have been feeling the pressure when she saw that ball coming her way. Tuba can celebrate. Matthews once again, after a stunning display, is gone for 68. West Indies 107 for 2.
Oh, and that can be a chance, and that's given. It was not really a good delivery, but in the end was given out. It got behind by Najia. Very dominating appeal by Najia.
Yeah, that's how Pakistan can make inroads now. After Hayley Matthews' departure, they can now put the pressure on, because the average scores after this, the batters will struggle. Pakistan can find themselves getting a foot back in the game. Shemaine Campbell, 31, 1-1-1, the Nelson for 3.
It's not always, and that goes towards the boundary, and first boundary from another player. That is Henry putting the ball, a full toss delivery.
That's taken a thick edge, should be out. Yes, it is. Another wicket goes, and Fatma gets her second wicket.
Oh, she completely missed the line, trying to hit towards mid-wicket. And a thick edge towards the third man. She didn't have to move at all to get that one. And Fatma must be happy to get her second wicket. Nation goes for 10, 131 for 4.
Last ball. Wild swing. Will they go for another 2? Henry's coming back. Is pushed into deep yet again. That should be out. Yep. Umpire Faisal Afridi doesn't bother the TV umpire and puts the finger up. So that wraps up the innings. And at the end of what you see on the scoreboard, I guess both the captains will be okay and happy. Matthews felt 135 defendable, and Nida Dar said anything under 130 is gettable. So just around that corner between the two numbers that the two captains gave. 131, in fact 132 for 5.
West Indies were invited to bat first, and it was again Hayley Matthews, the captain, dominating with 68 of 49 deliveries. Was well supported by Shemaine Campbell, who scored 31. 10 runs scored by the Nation, and Chanel Henry in the end scoring 11 runs. Pakistan bowling made a comeback, restricting Windies to just 132 for the loss of 5 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. Not an ideal start, but Pakistan bowlers pulled back things by the end of the innings. Couple of wickets to Fatma Sana, a wicket each for Tuba Hassan and Nida Dar, restricting Windies to just 132 at the loss of 5 wickets. The target for Pakistan women when they come out to bat is 133 runs. Let's join the action with our two commentators.
Aisha will take the strike though. 23 games. still finding her feet. Just 192 runs and that average of 9 and strike rate of 73. And she can play a good role. Sidra Amin on the other side. She's been prolific, more so in ODI cricket. Just the 48 games considering how long she's been around. An average of 17 and 85. She's definitely a better player than that. Clock has now ticked and play has been called by Faisal Afridi. Pakistan off the mark immediately. So Pakistan has gotten off to good starts in both the T20Is. The first 2 overs yielding good quality of runs, but then they get themselves into a hole somehow.
Another thing, Shaji, there's a deep cover because they have seen Sidra Amin stroke freely outside the off and they come prepared for that. And just look at that. Oh wow, this is gifting 4 runs to the Pakistan team, and that's good. 4 lucky runs for Sidra Amin. Less pressure on the batters to come. Full toss, and this time placed in the square leg region. No fielder behind there on the boundary. Another boundary to Pakistan. So Pakistan get to 20 for no loss at the end of 2 overs. This thought hasn't crossed her mind, but she is in form and on song. This one has been pulled, and this will be another boundary. Gets another boundary. 21, she moves on to 10 balls she has faced. A strike rate of over 200.
She's prolific against pace. There's more evidence of that. She picked up the length very quickly. Backing away this time, a misfield, but Pakistan wouldn't mind. And Sidra Amin brings up back-to-back boundaries yet again.
Timed it really well, and the ball definitely came quicker to the Fraser, but when you play international cricket, these sort of balls need to be stopped, and that was far too lazy than what is required at point.
That is a firm stroke. That is a beautiful stroke. Sidra Amin has really been on form tonight, putting Matthews away for a boundary.
Yes, she's in turbo mode tonight, putting everything away that she thinks she can send to the boundary. No half measures, and that's great to see. Good clarity of mind.
That's 50 up for Pakistan. That's the first 50 partnership. How cool is that for Pakistan in this series? Oh wow, wonderfully placed. Sidra Amin is putting up a show. Superb placement.
Am I in her ears? We talked about better placement, and there she is with that wonderful placement for a boundary. She moved really well, stayed within her crease, and a wonderful, wonderful shot for 4.
Sidra Amin had the presence of mind, and this one has been struck big, but straight to the fielder, who has taken it, balanced herself and took a great catch. That was a pressure take, and how well she did it. So Aisha Zafar goes for 19, and Pakistan lose their first at the score of 64.
Saman, just before this ball, Ellie Matthews had asked mid-on to go back to the circle, to the edge of the boundary, and exactly is where the ball went. I was just going to ask you, not today, Haley Matthews' captaincy will be tested when the side is feeling a bit of pressure. They've got the wicket of Aisha. Pakistan are 64 for 1, a good opening partnership this. 9 overs gone.
She's hit it and been very lucky through the gap. It goes for 4. And a 50 for Sidra Amin, a much needed one. 4th 50 in T20Is, and how much Pakistan needed this inning from the superstar. Fantastic inning. Oh, there's a chance, definite chance. Yes, that's out. Muniba is the one who has to walk back. She sacrificed her wicket for Sidra Amin. She was never interested in taking that run.
What a stop it was. Again, Amin trying to get all those runs, but in the end, some hesitation between the two players. If not the hesitation, Muniba could have reached the end. But anyways, Muniba goes for 12, 87 for 2.
Sweeps it. That's her go-to shot every time. She will get a boundary. Yes, she does. Good start for Captain Dal.
And again, great execution of the shot. But attacking Matthews is one good step by Nida, as she has been one of the star bowlers of West Indies as well.
Picked up. There is a fielder. Oh, that's gone through the hands. It has been that sort of evening for West Indies in the field. They're being casual. One more time, just letting that one go. 100 up for Pakistan in 15. She'll get a boundary for that. That's where he loves it. That is sensational stuff from these two.
Using the crease a little bit, moving towards her right side and just placing it towards the fine leg boundary. Nida Dar playing her part.
Knocked her over, a little inside edge onto the stumps. Nida Dar, probably not the right time to lose the wicket. Alia Alain gives the breakthrough to the West Indies. Do they have a little hope left in this game?
Wanted to go for the big hit, but caught the inside edge of her bat and chopped it off onto her stumps. A bit of an unlucky dismissal there for Nida. Pakistani captain walks off for 17, 115 for 3.
There you go. Is there another twist in the tail? Is that girl, Hayley Matthews, anything she turns?
Sidra Amin has to walk back after an amazing innings of 63. Not read that one, gave too much room and exposed her stumps at the wrong time. Knocks her off. Hayley Matthews, like I said, they'll have to get over this last hurdle, which was Hayley herself. Sidra has to walk back after a score of 63. Pakistan 119 for 4.
That's in the air and gone. 2 in 2 for Hayley Matthews. Fatma Sana cannot believe her luck. Karishma Ramarak with the catch. More nerves from Pakistan.
The elevation just wasn't right. Karishma not making any mistake. Fatma has to walk back for a golden duck. Alia skips down the ground and she gets caught out. West Indies on top.
Really will be feeling the pressure. They haven't seen victory in the entire series, and it can happen. Once again, a firm blow. Cornell, who's been in the thick of things, holds on to an important catch this time around. All to the delight of Fletcher and the West Indian girls. They've really pegged Pakistan back, and now Alia walks back for 1. Pakistan 119 for 6. Running hard is Najeeha Alvi. Can Natalia come back for the second? She is. There's a misunderstanding. There's a chance, and Pakistan are losing it in a heap. They're absolutely crumbling.
4 wickets have fallen for Pakistan in the last 7 deliveries.
You'd have to say that Natalia had to come to the danger end, and she was running, and Najeeha said no. I think it would have been out either way. So poor judgment, poor communication. Natalia Pervez suffers, and Pakistan 121 for 7. She's got the right ball. Has she got the timing? Not quite. Excellent catch. That's Henry, and that is almost curtains for Pakistan. Najeeha took the right option, but the execution was not there. Rashada Williams was the fielder. She covered the ground very nicely and under pressure.
Najeeha walks back for 4. It's 125 for 8.
Off the outside edge, it will run away to the boundary. That will reduce the margin of defeat for Pakistan, but a crushing loss from almost a winning position for the home side. But West Indies will take all the plaudits. They have clinched the series 3-0 with 2 to go.
pursuit of 133 runs, Pakistan could only manage 130 after losing 8 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. Sidra Amin, well, she tried her best for a 63 runs but never got the support from any other batter. 12 scored by Munib Dar, 17, and after that it was 1-0-0-4-1-4 by the tail enders. West Indies bowling have been brilliant as it has been throughout the tour. It has been led by Hayley Matthews, the captain, 4 overs, 2 for 22. Was well supported by Effie Fletcher, 4 overs, 2 for 20, a wicket each for Alia Lane and Shamila Kunnell. Well, let's have a look at the match summary. Pakistan won the toss and asked West Indies to bat first, who scored 132 after losing 5 wickets. Hayley Matthews again amongst runs, 68 of 49 deliveries. Shumain Campbell also supported her well for 31 of 38 deliveries. Fatma Sana for Pakistan was the pick of the bowlers, 4 overs, 2 for 22. Nida Dar also got a wicket, with Tuba Hassan getting 1 for 31 in 4 overs. In reply, Pakistan fell short of 2 runs. They could only manage 130 at the loss of 8 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. Sidra Amin top scoring with 63. Aisha Zafar scoring 19, with captain Nida Dar also scoring 17. In the bowling department, Effie Fletcher was the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 20 in her 4 overs. Hayley Matthews 2 for 22 in her 4 overs. Alia Lane got a wicket after giving away 18 runs in her 4 overs. And West Indies won the game by just 2 runs. Hope you have enjoyed the highlights. Until next time, goodbye from Karachi.